Coming up next on the Jeff Crilley Show, you're going to meet a multifaceted entrepreneur and influencer. Her incredible story just ahead.
Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is the Jeff Crilley Show.
So if there's a stereotype of entrepreneurs and folks who become influencers, is that they're outgoing people by nature. They're people who were born with a camera in their hand, and they always want to share their story with the world. My next guest is a fish out of water. She's a data person. And how in the world did she find herself as an influencer? We're going to find out from her. Her name is Lekhana Reddy, and she's the founder and CEO of Storytelling by Data. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks, Jeff.
Okay.
I'm really excited for the show.
Now, you're a self-confessed numbers person, right? Are you the person in high school who excelled at math?
Oh, yeah. I love math and physics, and they were my favorite subjects.
Okay, so how does a data person become an influencer?
So I always had the inclination for creativity. I was also a math and physics person, but also I did a lot of crafts and art. So I think I found my love for data science when I took a master's in it, and media because I loved art, so which I could do both together.
Sure. Now tell us how you help companies tell their story.
Yeah, so I basically help companies with my data background, and also being an influencer, I help brands really elevate them through, influencer partnerships and also personal branding.
Outstanding. And I want you to brag about how quickly you were able to build a large audience. Mm-hmm. You only started doing this in 2022.
Yeah.
And how many followers do you have?
Yeah, I have over 150,000 over Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn.
That's amazing. We're going to pull up your Instagram page because you're very, very active. And as we scroll down to the Instagram page, talk about your style and how you're inspired and the ideas that come to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, data is a very number-heavy subject. I always wanted to kind of break it down so that everyone really can understand data. And that was the key thing that when I started my journey in Instagram, I saw there were a lot of people creating dance videos, and I was like, let's change that. Let's educate people and teach them about data science and data analytics. That's how I started.
And data can be dry to a lot of people. So do you give it kind of new meaning and more relatable to people who might not be numbers people?
Yeah. One of my best, I think, videos was me cooking and teaching data analytics.
No kidding.
So I was talking about different ingredients and different tools that they can take, and I think that was my most viral video.
No kidding. Okay, tell us your favorite success story so far.
Yeah, my favorite success story, I think it's actually personal branding. I think any analytical person can do personal branding, and I think I always encourage people to do personal branding because currently it's my business. So I've worked with brands like Coursera, edX, and Dice.com for their brands, and I think it's all because of my personal branding, and I really encourage everyone to do it.
Outstanding. You're also very popular with podcasters. You've been on dozens and dozens of shows. Yeah. Let's go ahead and pull up some video of you on somebody's show. There we go. And you do have kind of the heart of a teacher, because I've watched a couple of these, and do you love to educate people, don't you?
Yeah, I love education. Education is my passion.
Yes. Yeah. What are some things that you could share with my audience right now, especially if you're dealing with a company that has a lot of numbers and they may feel like their brand is dry? What should they be doing?
Yeah, I think one of the most important things is we all sit on a lot of data, and we really need to understand and analyze it to make better business decisions. So I would say right now there are a lot of AI tools out there where you can just just pay for it and just try to analyze your data. One of my favorite of late is an AI-powered data analyst. It's called Julius. So you can just go and access it for free, and you can get your data analyzed. So if you're sitting on that data, get that analysis done.
And companies can actually hire you to come in and tell their story for them. So they give you, hey, you do what you do. Get us more followers.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Outstanding. So if there's a company owner watching this right now, or a CMO for a large company, and they want to bring you in, what does the engagement look like? Do you get on a Zoom call or meet with them face to face?
Yeah, I get on a Zoom call, and then we see how it goes and what exactly are they trying to get out of it, and based on that, go forward.
Okay, with the final 2 minutes that we have left, I want you to share with the introverts out there, because there are a lot of people, especially in data, on how to get out of your comfort zone and really, toot your own horn.
Yeah, sure. So I think LinkedIn is a platform where you don't have to show your face. So I think you can always use that as a platform to kickstart your influencer journey. So I would suggest to use that. I know I've met a lot of introverts, and it's really hard to. I was an introvert, 2 years ago. If you ask me, would you do something on Instagram? Of course not. So I think it's just kind of getting over that hunch and doing it.
Well, I'm proud of you, and you inspire a lot of people through your multiple platforms. We're going to end with her Instagram page. There it is on the screen. Let's go ahead and put that up, and go ahead and get a hold of Lekhana Reddy for all your storytelling needs. That's it for now. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.